The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Time now for the second of 6 on this Super Wild Card weekend. And off we go on this Saturday night. We get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Love to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Love. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Let's go. Go.
They'll go for it. Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. On the handoff, this is Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. He'll find his running back, Cook. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. They run out of the gun. It's Cook.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, Love. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing now from the gun. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
For the sideline, that's caught by Pearsall.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Back to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And I'll tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down, back at the 4. 3rd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Love. Open man, right side. He's got it. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19, go.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Love. He'll go right and find his running back. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Love. He'll get this out wide.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short one there to Bellinger. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. He'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. On fourth down, they'll call on Brad Robbins here to punt. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Ready up.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. They'll come up here, first and 10. Love. Quick throw, taken in.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
A second down throw for Love. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Sly now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Packers 21, 49ers 7.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. On first down, here's Garendo. And The struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slides to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught left side by Bellinger. 18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Niners first down. Throwing now from the gun. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Let's go. Go.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He finds his tight end, Bellinger. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to the air one more time. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. He'll drop to throw. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk, and that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
On the move, past the 40. And he will score. James Cook, touchdown Packers. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Packers are able to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
1st down, 49ers.
19 seconds, go!
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead, it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just in disbelief.
That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Quick throw here is complete. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
The man in motion is Watson. Out of the shotgun. It's a throw right side is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn him down on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The extra point, up and good. And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
70 Lions. Go.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he is planted in the backfield. So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. Here's Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That is caught! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This one taken at the 7.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he takes off. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, San Francisco.
They'll look to throw. A short one there to Bellinger. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll throw out of the gun. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
70 range, 7, come on, set.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense.
That is caught. What a throw. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The extra point is good. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On play action, Love. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
They'll run the toss with Cook. They need 8 as they come up for third down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Back to throw is Love. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Love to throw it on first down. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
3rd and 6.
Yards to go.
Set up. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
Love to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
On the set. Here we go.
They'll give it to Garendo. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
What you love about these running backs, Mike, is that their confidence is that they can make every play a big play. But in this case, sometimes you have to know, all right, it's over. Cut my losses, try to get back to the original line of scrimmage and survive to the next down, but tries to make this play extended and takes a big loss.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, it's a win for the Packers. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round.